Well, hello there. Good evening. Hello, 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 hello. This is day 93 of reading the Bible in a year. And my mum started singing. I think it's because I'm reading and she doesn't want me to disturb her from her evening processes. Alright, anyway. This is the second reading of day 93 of reading the Bible in a year. And it is 1 Chronicles chapter 10, which tells the end of Saul and his sons again. Oh my word. The tragic end of Saul and his sons. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines, and fell slain on Mount Gilboa. Then the Philistines followed hard after Saul and his sons, and the Philistines killed Jonathan, Abinadab, and Malchishua, Saul's sons. The battle became fierce against Saul. The archers hit him, and he was wounded by the archers. Then Saul said to his armor-bearer, "Draw your sword and thrust through me with it, lest these uncircumcised men come and amuse me." And his armor-bearer would not, for he was greatly afraid. Therefore Saul took a sword and fell on it. When his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he also fell on his sword and died. So Saul and his 3 sons died, and all his house died together. And when all the men of Israel who were in the valley saw that they had fled, and that Saul and his sons were dead, they forsook their cities and fled. Then the Philistines came and dwelt in them. So it happened the next day, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his sons fallen at Mount Gilboa. Then they stripped him and took his head and his armor, and sent word throughout the land of the Philistines to proclaim the news in the temple of their idols and among the people. Then they put his armor in the temple of their gods, and fastened his head to the temple of Dagon. And when all Jabesh Gilead heard all that the Philistines had done to Saul, all the valiant men arose and took the body of Saul and the bodies of his sons, and they brought them back to Jabesh, and buried their bones under the tamaris tree at Jabesh, and fasted 7 days. So Saul died for his unfaithfulness, which he had committed against the Lord, because he did not keep the word of the Lord, and also because he consulted a medium for guidance. But he did not inquire of the Lord. Therefore he killed him, and turned the kingdom over to David, the son of Jesse. Right. That was the second reading. Pretty much word for word, almost word for word, what the end of the first book of Samuel said. Yep. And it was a gruesome end. Pity it happened. But God did warn him. Yeah. And I will finish there for that reading and go on to the next reading. Yay! See you in a minute.